everybody, and welcome to.
VIP-ish. I'm Ashley,
And I'm Lacey.
and we have a lot to talk about this week. We are so
Woo!
excited to be back with you guys. I know that this week looks a little weird. Lacey is visiting us all the way from her vehicle, which is so exciting. Don't worry, guys,
Woo!
she's parked. We just
I
have
am.
family in town, so it's a little easier for her to record this in her car than it is inside the house.
And by
Uh,
easier, I mean I got banned from filming in the house by my mother. So, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mom. It's fine. Anyways, what happened this week? Let's go ahead and get them a little bit of a
Um,
recap of our Louis concert.
ha, ha. Okay, so let's start with positives because there's only a few. Um, so positives were that it was One Direction's 16th anniversary,
Yes,
so we did get to have a special in-between set after the openers of all One Direction music, and the crowd all sang along, which was,
it
like,
was actually
really
super cute.
special. It
Yes.
was, and honestly, like, for me, that's the closest I'm ever getting to a One Direction concert, so it meant a lot to me as a Directioner,
Sorry.
so I really loved that. I thought that was a positive. Um, Louis did some great songs. I enjoyed most of his set. He did cut a song or two that I did not want him to cut, and I was a bit upset about that. But all's forgiven, sort of. Um,
I had such a hard time at this concert. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we're gonna get into it kind of because we just really had like probably, at least for me, probably one of the worst concert experiences I've ever had. Um, which I feel horrible saying because I did get to see One Direction way back in the day, and I was really excited to see Louis solo because I did not get to go to the last tour, so I was really excited to see him. And I feel like I was so ready for the day, and it just was like blow after blow of just bad decisions and bad circumstances, I guess,
yeah.
that made this concert so unenjoyable for me. I feel like his actual performance was good, which I'm not mad at. It was so much had happened that day that I really just
Yeah.
have such a hard time putting it in a positive category because, like, which is
Yeah.
weird for me because I usually feel like every concert I'm like, wow, 10 out of 10, best thing I've ever seen. And this one I was like easily bottom three, like for me.
So,
Um,
like, for those of you who don't know Louis or his tour, last tour, I went to his tour. I absolutely loved his tour. This time I wasn't as big of a fan, mostly because of his new team's policy, which
yeah,
is the fact that if you are GA, which the entire floor is GA at Louis shows,
yeah.
so it's like a big deal. He decided to do randomized wristbands this year. So even when you get there and you camp out or whatever, you could be number 300, like me. I was number 3 in line and I got wristband 300, which was actually worse than what I
Yeah.
got at Louis' show the last tour, and I didn't even camp last tour or
Yeah.
like
It was
for as
also
early as I did this time.
it was also kind of crazy because little backstory, I knew people that went to the Atlanta show the night before. And so I was
Mhm.
messaging them and I'm like, "Hey, is it really random? Because I've seen like that he is randomizing the wristbands. I did not want to get there early if it was going to be randomized because why wait out in the Florida sun if you don't need to?" And my friends who went to Atlanta said that it was actually in order. They started at the 200s, but they were 202 and 203. And they actually just went in order starting with the 200s. So, like, they didn't
Yeah.
give out wristbands 1 through 200. So, in my brain, I was like, oh, that just means they start at like a random number and they'll go in order. Well, so me and Lacey got there at 7 a.m. At the venue, and we were second and third in line, which is also crazy. I felt like we met some nice people until they found out it was randomized. And I'm not gonna lie, I know some of them probably follow me, but I am not calling anybody out specifically. I'm just calling out the fandom in and of itself, which I know is kind of
Yeah.
controversial, but like y'all's attitudes were so negative. Like I have
Yeah.
never met a like more violent and volatile and like just super negative fandom than Louis. And I feel so bad for him because I genuinely try to stay positive and like have a good outlook on it. I mean, these girls were panicking. They were like complaining to the venue staff. They were rude to the venue staff. They were rude to security, rude to each other. Like they were ready. They were saying
Yeah.
like they're gonna people and like burn this place down to the ground. And like, I mean, just the level of anger and frustration to me was like, whoa. And you guys
Yeah.
can ask Lacey. I actually was the quietest I think I've ever been in a
She
lineup
definitely
situation
was.
because I was so out of my comfort zone. And I knew that if I really said what I was feeling, I would probably be on the receiving end of their mean stick.
I know,
And I
for
understand they're
me,
frustrated, but I just felt
yeah.
like they took it too far.
Yeah, for me, I totally agree. I was really upset by it because I really am like a diehard Louis fan. Like, I love Louis
Yeah,
so much. I love his solo career. He's probably like my favorite solo career out of One Direction. And
yeah,
so the fact that that kind of happened like was really upsetting, especially because I had such a good experience the first tour
right.
that I went to for him, which was the Faith in the Future tour. So I was expecting something along the same lines of it, if not better, and I just didn't get that. I knew the Louis fans were crazy from the
She did
last
tell me
tour.
that, but I didn't like believe it was to this extreme.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
genuinely was shocked. I was like, these are the fans of his? Like I
yeah.
am shocked he still
Louis
goes to
fans don't
barricade,
play.
honestly, because like they're like ripping his shirt off and stuff, and he seems to just like it and flip everybody off. And I'm like, no wonder you flick people off because literally, like they're rude. Like
Yeah.
wow. Not to say we didn't mean nice ones, but like I genuinely was kind of taken aback because I was like, oh, you really don't want to piss these people off because they're like ready to like torch
Yeah.
the place. Like it was actually kind of crazy. And I do understand being frustrated. Like I was genuinely frustrated that we waited all day and the venue did run it terribly. I feel like this was the
Yeah.
first time I've had a bad experience at Edition Financial Arena. And it was just kind of weird because I've always had such a smooth
Yeah.
event there. But the manager, when she was passing out the wristbands, like one security guard came
Yeah.
out and was trying to be super helpful and like super nice. And I was fine with that. Once we got to the wristbands where they lined us all up, she was like laughing as she was mixing the wristbands. And it was like every time she saw a dirty look or whatever, like she out of spite
She, like,
would like
grabbed a
grab from the
longer, like,
bottom.
wristband. Yeah.
Yeah.
She would
And then
grab,
it
like,
was
a
weird because
deeper
they had
wristband.
us like say if you were in a group, like stay together. So Lacey and I obviously stayed together and I'm not gonna
She
lie,
had my ticket on her
she's a
phone.
minor, so she's gonna come with me, right? And we go up and they're like, stay together. I got number 296 and she got 300. So we didn't even get numbers together. And I was like, well, she's a minor. She's coming with me. And they're like, no, you'll have to line up in number order. I'm like, I don't care. Like, uh, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know
And
it's only
granted,
four
like, it
people,
wasn't
but
a
like, you
big
should give
gap, but it could
people,
have been.
yeah,
It could
you
have been a
should
big
give
gap.
people who are together the same kind of number. Like, I don't understand that. So then it was
Yeah.
also weird because they told us to come back an hour and a half before doors open to line up in number order. And when we get there, the lines are like in the middle of the sun. Like there was plenty of shaded spots, but they lined everybody up out in the sun. So people are like literally passing out because it's July
Yeah.
in Florida. Like it's not,
Yeah.
and they had no water. They just had a Lonnie, which was good for Lacey.
I love
um,
Mia Lani,
but
sponsor
like,
me.
I don't know. It was just really poorly run. And that was the first time I've had a really bad experience there. And it just like,
Yeah.
I think that mixed with the
Also,
fans' attitudes, like it just made it really hard to turn the night around. And I love Louis. but he threw a One Direction joke in there, and I did not like that. I was already
Oh
pissed off for
yeah.
the day, and he starts playing That's What Makes You Beautiful, which we all know Louis does not like to play IRL. And
Hmm.
then he stopped the music after everybody in the like in the whole venue was screaming because we were like, "Are we really getting this for the anniversary?" And then he goes,
Yeah.
"You guys thought I'd play that?" Ha ha ha! And then switches to another song. The rage I felt was
I
uncanny.
actually wanted to cry. Like honestly, I wanted to
I just looked
cry.
at Lacey and I was like, I'm done. I'm so over this day. Like, I was
Well, because
so,
also for me, like
uh,
I did want to go to the box office and just see if maybe we could get a lower bowl seat in exchange, just because with the numbers that we got, I wasn't sure if we'd even have a good spot in pit. And especially because I know Louis fans are kind of crazy, I didn't feel comfortable if I was going to be in the middle of a large group. Luckily, honestly, the show didn't really sell out, so it wasn't that
yeah,
crowded on the floor. But like I did go to the box office and I was like really polite about seeing if we could change our
I
ticket,
don't know
and
about that.
I I was like pretty
She was
calm
very
though compared
aggressive.
to I was calm compared to the people there, and I was just kind of
Oh,
like,
sure.
like I just wanted to speak to somebody to see if we could switch it, and the guy was like honestly like yelling at me, which I
Yeah, he was
didn't
super rude too.
understand because all I wanted to do was see if there was any possibility to switch it. And
Yeah,
he wouldn't even like give the opportunity to see if we could. He was just like being very snappy for no reason,
yeah.
which was kind of, I don't know if he had a bad interaction before that or what, but
I don't
it
know.
was
I
kind
just
of,
felt like the venue was off. I mean, we've seen Big Time Rush, Thomas Day. Like, we've been to Edition Financial Arena a lot. And I was honestly flabbergasted because I've never been treated this way by them before. And I don't
it
know if
was just
they're
like a
just mad because
disappointing day.
they knew they were going to get yelled at by all the Louis fans because of Louis' policy, but like that should have been his team better communicating everything, I guess, because if that was going to piss off all the venue people, like there needs to be something fixed with that. And honestly, like as
Yeah.
somebody who's never been to a Louis solo tour, it made me not want to go to his tours again. Like as
Yeah.
somebody who heard it was great and then had that kind of day, like it honestly ruined like
And
my whole day.
And as somebody who has gone to Louis shows before and would want to continue seeing Louis because I like his music, it makes me not ever want to purchase floor.
Yeah.
Because when we bought the floor tickets, we weren't aware that they were going to be randomized because the whole point of getting GA is that it's first come, first serve. If we would have known that, I would have never bought in floor in the first place.
Yeah.
So that
It
was
was
also
just
really
It
disappointing.
was really rough, guys. I
I
am posting
genuinely will
videos
see.
still. Like I still did like getting to hear my favorite songs of his. I just that it did not outweigh the amount of bad that we had for the day to where I just
Yeah.
felt it was kind of funny. I think Lacey and I were both super stressed from the whole day. Which
Oh
I
my
feel like we
gosh.
were hiding really well that we actually went to like Miller's Ale House afterwards because that's like our go-to meal other than
I've
gringos tacos.
never had a pour out of emotions more in my life. Like
It literally was almost like we were drunk, guys. We were not even drinking, but literally, like, obviously, Lacey's not drinking, but I mean, we were not
yeah.
even drunk. And the amount of just giggles and like laughter and emotional, like, just
I started
energy.
sobbing for no
Lacey was like
reason.
crying after we did a
I
mozzarella
was
cheese pull. Like, I don't,
I
and her
was
shoulder hurt.
sobbing. Like
She did hurt her
I did,
shoulder,
yeah.
but like it
I
was
like
so
peaked a
weird
nerve,
because
but
we literally felt drunk. We were not laughing at anything funny. Like we genuinely just could not. It was uncontrollable laughter. It was like we finally were
it was
decompressing.
like our body was trying to
Yeah,
counteract like the day, so it was trying
yeah,
to release dopamine and like
yeah,
make us feel like woohoo,
yeah.
and then And then I was laughing so hard that I just started crying. And then once I started crying, I was like, wow, like today really sucked. And then I just kept crying. And then I was crying into my Zinger's Mountain Melt. And
Yeah,
I was literally like, it's TMI. Like low key like was drooling because I was sobbing and
she
laughing.
was.
And like, it was horrible.
I
I've
have a
never
few
felt
video
like,
clips
so
and you can just
weird.
see her holding her arm. It's like, like she was genuinely upset about
Yeah,
it.
and my shoulder hurt so horribly. So I
Yeah,
was
she
just
got like
like,
a kink in her neck, and I was like, I think it's because of the stress from the day. Like, I genuinely could tell that our bodies were harnessing us biting our tongues because we did not say the things that we really felt to a lot of these people because these people were scary, in my opinion. Like those are the
oh,
kind of people that go to like rallies and stuff and like burn your city to the ground. Like I genuinely was so scared. I was like, these girls mean business. They're out here ready to cut people. Like I'm not gonna get involved. So I'm just gonna sit here and shut up. Because normally I'm like, oh, just be nice. Like you get more, friends with honey than you do with vinegar. Like, the
I was
typical
just so
thing to just
genuinely
be nice. And
disappointed.
everybody was just so rude to the point where I was like, we're just not even gonna engage because this is kind of crazy. Um,
I
but yeah,
just felt
I
disappointed by the end of it all.
I honestly felt like our highlight of the entire day was my mozzarella cheese bowl. Like guys, I posted it on my TikTok because
Yeah.
it's insane. It expanded the whole width of the table and then some, like diagonally. Like
Like
literally,
more than both
it
of our
was
arm lengths.
yeah,
So
Lacey almost had to get
literally the
out.
height, like taller than an average man. Like I don't
I
know
don't
what
think
was
it was
going on.
I don't think it was that at all, but it
No,
was
well, think
really,
about it.
really
If both of our arm lengths are like 3 feet, then like double it. Like
I guess, yeah, maybe like 6 or 7 feet. I don't know. Uh, but the fact
maybe.
that like that cheese pull and our body like releasing all of this dopamine made Miller's the highlight of our whole day was kind of crazy to me. I've never had that. I've never had like the concert not redeem itself. So for me, it was just a new experience where I was like, wow, I don't feel VIP-ish this concert.
Yeah.
Like it was really rough, guys. It was really rough.
Genuinely, like one of the best parts also was the crowd singing to One Direction. And
Yes.
it's like, I'm sorry, why is the best part of your show when you're not on stage?
Ooh, classic.
Like, I love you, Louis, but that's like sad. And you cut out Miss You. What's up with that? Why didn't you play that? I don't know. I
Oh,
was hurt by that. That's like my
yeah.
favorite song. I was
All
devastated.
right. Well, sorry guys. That was not the
Moving
recap
on
we
before I
wanted,
cry.
but let me
Before I
tell you
cry.
guys something exciting that happened. I actually just got it in the mail yesterday. This is like my first ever like PR anything, so I was super excited. But you guys remember I said I went to Dallas for the Mr. Fantasy concert? Well, I met this amazing security guard, Frank. Shout out Big Frank. He
Woo!
said that he was going to send me some stuff from the Echo Lounge and Music Hall in Dallas. And he did, and I was so excited. It came with a little card from the Echo, and it came with a T-shirt that has like the logo on it. And then I also got these guitar picks. I'm gonna try to like put them up close enough. Sorry, but one side says Big Frank, and the other side says Barricade Life. It's literally so stinking cute. So I got a red and a blue like guitar pick from him, and then we got the T-shirt, which is just so cute. And like I just have to say, thank you so much for making that show so memorable for me. I honestly like did after experiencing Louis, like I genuinely appreciate it so much more. Um, Especially being from out of state, somebody who's never even been to that venue, I feel like they genuinely cared about all of their guests. Like they were passing out waters, they had AC turned down, ready to go for the large crowd that was there. Like there was not one part of the concert where I felt like I was dying of heat or anything. Like I was so comfortable and Frank was just so nice. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to the Echo Lounge and Big Frank because that was super, super nice of you to send me
W.
something
Frank.
all the way back to my house. I appreciate that. I like that meant a lot. So
W's in the
thank you for
chat.
making that show
W's
even
in the
better.
comment section.
Yes, W's for Frank. Um, I also am going to tag Frank. So if you guys want to go say thank you for me, that'd be great. Um, Anyways, anything else that happened this week, Lacey? That on top of
I don't think so.
okay.
I might possibly see Toto tomorrow. I don't know yet though for sure,
Oh,
but
that would be kind
maybe.
of
We'll
fun.
see. We'll
Okay.
see. I don't
See, I
know.
have like nothing scheduled for August, so I need to find something to go do in August. Although I am working on painting our jeans because I kind of stopped for a while. but I'm painting
Woo!
a custom pair of jeans for Lacey and I for Frequencies tour, which is in a month. I cannot
I'm
believe it.
so
I'm so
excited.
excited. Frequency, I miss you. Like for real.
I
I
miss y'all
cannot
so
wait for the
much.
Girls Talk tour. I cannot wait for the album. I cannot wait to meet DJ Gabby Wright, Johnny's daughter. I'm so excited. Like
Yes.
genuinely, I cannot contain myself. I
I'm
am
also
so
so
ready.
excited. I'm so excited to see the new choreo and like the outfits. I know we got to
Yes.
see like a little bit of a preview when they opened for Khalid, but I think they're gonna, have some a little bit.
I
I
think
think
there's
they're
gonna
gonna
be some
spice it
tricks up
up
their
with
sleeve.
something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm
Uh-huh.
really excited to see. I'm also really excited to see like what the fan base is like chooses to wear also because
Yeah.
that's going to be really fun because especially when they were with Solidified, I feel like there was a good blend of both styles
Yeah.
of like who was there. But
Plus,
now
like
that
we
it's
even wore a shirt
frequencies,
with both of them. So I feel like it'll be
yeah.
cool to see everyone's personal style with just the
Yeah, now
girls.
that it's Frequencies
Yeah.
headline, I'm like, well, they headlined last time too, but like now that it's their like solo tour,
Solo, yeah.
I'm like so excited to
I'm
see what they have
excited.
going on. Yeah,
3Q. I'm excited.
3Q.
Actually, it's 3Q, right? Yeah. I'm so excited for their tour and I just really look forward to it. Also, I look forward to some solidified announcements maybe this month.
Oh,
It was supposed to be July, but then it got pushed to August, so maybe we'll see solidified. If not, good luck at Rock in Rio
soon,
in September.
soon.
I have major FOMO because I genuinely am so upset that the United States tour got cut, but I understand it was for good reason. I'm not mad. I
Yeah,
just butthurt. It's fine. I know
yeah.
that soon all things will be better and remedied, and I do know that whenever you guys do come out with whatever it is, it will be worth the wait. I genuinely feel that in
I
my
will
soul.
say though, thank you to Javon for keeping it realistic because Shade is out here saying soon means like next week, and Javon's like, so thank you, Javon, for keeping us in
Yeah,
the real a
what a
little
king.
bit.
What a king. Realistic king. I love it. I'm here for it.
Hopefully
So,
it is soon.
speaking of concerts, since we're going to be traveling for a few of them for Frequency, what are some travel must-haves that you like to keep with you for concerts? Because
For
Lacey,
concerts or just like
yeah,
traveling in general?
travel things you keep for concerts. Like, what are
Okay,
your must-brings if you know you're going to a concert?
so if I'm staying overnight in like a hotel somewhere, I like to bring a sleep mask because sometimes these hotels have like weird lights in them or they're just bright hotels, like their curtains don't curtain.
Yeah,
So I like to have that. That way I can ensure I get a good night's sleep before going to camp out or whatever.
yeah,
Um, Battery packs, I think, are a must.
a must. I have to have a
Yeah.
battery pack. I even usually bring the battery pack for Lacey too, because I cannot go without a battery pack. Even if I don't really use it. If you're camping for the day, you especially need a battery pack. Like there's no way.
Yeah. One or two, even.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then earplugs. I think those are like my three.
Earplugs.
That's my big
Yes.
three.
Yes. I think at first when I saw people were wearing earplugs to concerts, I was like, that's kind of lame. Like whatever, like you think you're cooler, but then you go to a few shows where the bass literally vibrates your entire soul. Like I have
It
felt the
hurts
bones rattle in my
sometimes.
skeleton. Like it's literally
Yeah.
insane. Some
Sometimes it
venues,
feels like you're having a heart attack.
yeah, like
Like
you
low
kind of can't
key.
breathe fully. It's the vibrations are so bad. And then I'm sitting there thinking, like, imagine if I didn't have my earplugs with me. Like, I genuinely think I would have tinnitus. Like, and being a concert girly who wants to enjoy concerts for as long as possible, I ain't trying to lose my hearing. I already lost vision in one eye, so I don't need to make myself deaf too.
Girl.
But
Yeah.
if you don't have a set of concert earplugs, just do it. Who
Get
cares what other
some.
people think if you think it looks weird or whatever? Honestly, most of the time they're smaller than AirPods, so I feel like we're kind of used to wearing
Amazon
things
has
now.
tons of them. They've got
Yeah.
blue ones, purple ones, pink
I
ones,
have purple
white
ones.
ones, clear ones. I got blue
And maybe
ones.
we'll put like the link of the earplugs that we use in the description too. That'd be kind of cool.
If you guys would
But
ever want
yeah.
like a storefront for like our must-haves, let us know and like
Yeah.
we'll make
Because I have
that.
a really good battery pack that we use all the time that is clutch. And it's the
It's like
MagSafe one.
magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. We do carry a lot of
Let
things.
us
I
know.
also have like the little pouches or the clear bags. I have those too, for like certain venues that only do clear bags. We have those
Yeah.
also. So yeah, if you guys want links, let us know because we will definitely add that to our stuff.
And then we'll put them
Um,
on the link tree.
are
So
there things
go check
that
that
you
out.
must have for like a movie? Like say you're going
A
to the theater?
blanket.
A
A
blanket,
blanket.
really?
Yeah. I
Dang.
have a really big Outer Banks blanket that I is so soft and I just love that blanket. I bring it everywhere. I bring it to hotels, I bring it to movie theaters, I bring it on long car rides. Like that is my go-to blanket. Also, season 5 is coming out soon. That'll be fun.
I'm so excited
But
for that. I think it'll be great. It'll be a good series
yeah.
finale, I think.
Yeah, I
Um,
think blanket and like I am gonna sneak candy into the movie theater. I like slime liquors. That's been my go-to
yeah, she
recently.
does
Or
like a
like
slime liquor.
Reese's Pieces, and then you put it in the
Okay,
popcorn.
okay.
That's my
See,
tea.
I'm like, I love me a Coke Icy. I have to have a Coke Icy every single time I go to the movie theater. I don't know what it is, a large one.
I'm a
It can,
cherry
do
girl.
I ever get a refill? Absolutely not. But do I want the large in case I ever want a refill? Sure. Is that peak consumerism? Probably. But for me, I'm like, I need the large. And it's really
Yeah,
good. I don't know. If I get candy, I get M&Ms or the ooh, I changed my mind.
the snow caps.
If they have the
Oh,
cold cookie dough bites, like if they keep it in the
oh.
fridge, then I will get cookie dough bites. If they're not in the fridge, I won't eat them. Um, but if not, I get peanut M&Ms. That's my go-to.
Do you ever bring anything from home or no?
Not really. I feel like if anything, I also am really bad about sneaking things into the movie theater. I will go get Miller's Ale House and like zinger salad and literally bring the entire thing with mozzarella sticks into the movie theater. I have a purse and they come in those little like small to go boxes and they stack so nicely that you can't even see it in my purse. And
That's
I
great.
just have the ranch and mozzarella like sauce in
I
the
just
to go boxes and I'm good.
I take my big blanket and I like wrap the stuff inside it and then I hold my blanket like
Yeah.
this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just my blanket.
Yeah.
And then I go in.
It was so funny because I just went to go see Spider-Man, Brand New Day, which was so
I'm
good.
so
Don't worry, guys.
jealous.
I won't do spoilers. Don't worry. But I did bring Miller's, and it was so funny because the guy next to me was like, "That smells so good. Where did you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, I went to Miller's Ale House right before this and picked it up to go." And he was like, "That's so smart." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." I literally was like pouring ranch on my salad and like mixing it up. I was having a great time all during the previews, of course. But I like had a full-blown meal at the theaters. Now, I did buy my Coke Icy because I have to have that, so that was my drink, but it was the perfect little snack for me.
Yeah,
Meal, I
that's
guess.
great. I
Yeah, it
will
was
go
awesome.
see Spider-Man soon, but right now it's all
It
sold
was
out by my
so
house.
good. If you guys have not seen it, you should go to theaters and see it. It
I
was
might make my
really
way.
good. I'm not gonna
It's just all
spoil
sold out.
anything, but it was great. It was great. Um, okay. Let's get into some VIP. Are you okay?
Yeah, I had to yawn, sorry.
Okay. Dang, we're boring her. Let's get
No,
into
I'm just
some
sleepy.
VIP-ish or VIP-ish.
Woo!
Are you ready?
I am.
First up, double texting.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Three, two, one. VIP.
VIP ick. Gerba. Gerba. Why would you
I'm
double
only
text?
I'm only gonna say double texting because I am a millennial and I text in sentences. So
She
sometimes
does, that's true.
sometimes if I'm like trying to say a longer thing, I will text in multiple texts. So it may look like I've messaged you 4 or 5 times, but it's usually back to back to back to back, like just in sentences. That's how I
I'm gonna
text.
just
I don't know.
specify, like for me, text messages, no double texting. Snapchat, double texting because Snapchat, it's like,
See, I text
it
her
feels
in
like
double
it's so
text all the
quick.
time.
It feels like it's so quick on Snapchat for some reason that like I can send something and then type something else. But for some reason, messages, like I don't like the way they group. I don't like it. But Snapchat, it all looks cohesive.
I do agree with
So
that. I like that.
I don't like doing double texting
Or
on
like
messages.
TikTok
But she does
Messenger
double
or
text me all the
Instagram.
time. Sometimes I put my phone on Do Not Disturb just because I know she's going to double text me. So I put it on Do Not Disturb and then I'll check back in like 2 minutes because I don't
I'm
want the
sorry.
ding, ding, ding.
That's my inner millennial. I'm sorry. I feel like we all double text like that, like text in sentences. Even my mom does it. She's worse than me though, I feel like. Hers was like 3 words and it's a new message. I don't understand.
Mom sent me 15 text messages yesterday, literally in the span of like 2 minutes.
Yeah, see, hers was crazier than mine. Okay, next up we have posting every meal. Three,
Okay.
2, 1. VIP-ish.
VIP ick. Ooh. We're different
I
today.
I have to feel I say ish because if I'm like traveling and I'm like going to cool restaurants or something or like trying something new, I'm like all for it. Now, every meal I guess is a little excessive, but like if I'm having a cool dish, I'm definitely posting about it. And if I'm on a trip for like 10 days on a cruise or something, I'm definitely posting all my food. Like I just am.
I
But
just disagree.
that's just me. I don't think
I
I guess
remember
if we're saying every meal, I guess I'll say ick, but I feel like some
I
meals are
remember
like
one time,
icky-ish.
I think I want to say it was Millie Bobby Brown who said it in an interview at one point,
He did,
and
yeah.
she was like, my camera doesn't eat before I do, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I was like, I agree with that. It's not happening.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna eat my meal first.
I love me a good food review.
If
And
I go
Lacey
to like
likes her food videos too.
if I go to like a 5-star restaurant and it's all plated and perfect, maybe, maybe I will take one photo.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, I'm the kind that will definitely take a picture. I don't take forever to eat it, but like if I'm at a nice restaurant, I'm taking a picture for sure, especially if the table setting's cute. I
Yeah,
love it.
I'm just not that girly.
Okay, next is AI filters
Next.
on photos.
And what does that mean, AI filters? What do you what does that classify?
Like, you know how Snapchat does the AI filters on your face?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. VIP.
VIP.
I love
Yeah.
seeing people as a potato. I think it's so
I
funny.
I like seeing the ones where it's like this is what you would look like if you were like in the Renaissance or like if you
Oh my
were
gosh.
like a 90s like school photo or something. I like those ones. Those
I
ones
will
are really
never
funny to
forget
me.
when Lacey was like 6 or 7 years old. She did one where it made you look like a grandma on Vogue. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. It gave her like a silver haired bob, like haircut. And she was like on the cover of a magazine. I still have that photo in my archive
Bruh.
somewhere, but it is so stinking cute. And I just
Ah.
absolutely love it. I love going through my throwback photos and videos of little Lacey because that girl, I swear, guys, Lacey was not afraid of the camera. She was best friends with the camera back then, which is so funny because I feel like now she's a little more shy with it, aka Exhibit A. But when she was a kid, she was like, "So I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna love it because I'm funny." And I was just like, "This is so hilarious!" Like, if you guys want to see some pictures, I may post them to the story sometime this week of
I
younger
I
Lacey
feel like
throwback photos.
I still talk that way, but I just don't mean it anymore. Like I
Yeah.
used to say stuff like
Well,
that and
she
mean it
meant it when
now.
she was younger. She had
Yeah,
this
now I
confidence
say
that,
stuff like that, and then when I get on camera, I'm like, "Hey," like
hey.
I'm like Debbie Ryan. I'm like, "Hi,
See,
Kristen
that's crazy to
Stewart."
me because I just feel like you used to be so confident, and it makes me sad to think like, are you less confident now? But I'm like, maybe she's just more socially aware than she used to be. But
I'm
like,
just
I genuinely loved,
like the fact that everything is documented is just kind of worrying sometimes. Like sometimes I
and
do
I
things and
used
I'm
to
like,
tell
"What
you
if
that
I'm on
too.
camera?"
Yeah. I used to tell you that too. I was like, what are you going to think when you're 90 and your grandkids find all these videos? You're like, they're going to think I'm a cool grandma. Like, you were totally like full sending it. And I was just crack up guys, I literally have so much footage of Lacey. It's not even funny.
Anyways, next category.
Next one is
Also
fan
that.
fiction. Okay, ready?
Oh,
3, 2, 1. VIP.
VIP. 100% VIP.
If you guys don't like fan fiction, what are you doing? Like, I
Yeah.
love seeing what people come up with. Sometimes they go a little spicy. But you know
Or
what? Valid.
sometimes they're just straight up weird.
You want to know
Like
what's so funny?
the
I had,
Winchester brothers, if you know, you
oh, yes.
know. Why are y'all
Yeah.
writing that?
Yeah.
Calm
Because
down.
people ship everybody together. Who knows? My thing is it's funny. I never posted mine anywhere, but I do have a journal with fan fiction that I wrote of me and Taylor Lautner.
Who, Taylor Lautner? I knew it. I knew you would say Taylor Lautner, bro.
And it's
That's crazy
so funny
work.
because I like had read it like a couple of years ago and I was like moving and I happened to find the journal. And it was like Taylor and I had gotten married, and it all started after Taylor Swift came out with the Back to December song, and they had gone through like their breakup or whatever. And I was just like in my feels about it. And I don't remember what exactly like started it all, but I started having dreams about Taylor Lautner. Yeah, I was obsessed with Twilight, guys. I was definitely Team Jacob, and I loved New Moon. Okay. New Moon is where his bod came out. He cut his hair. That man was a wolf. Okay. Just like literally, I was out.
Ow!
Yeah, exactly. Alan Palin. That definitely started my barking phase. But, yeah, I
Gerba.
definitely was a huge Taylor Lautner fan, and I wrote an entire fan fiction. We got married, we went on a honeymoon. It was a whole thing. I never published it anywhere because I knew not to put it on MySpace, only because I had a friend whose fan fiction got out and they sent it to the whole school, and I just thought that was like super embarrassing. Now, granted, I thought it was great because I had read it before, but like she was super embarrassed by it, and I felt really bad because I was just like, I thought it was
Nowadays,
good,
I feel like
but
that person may low key get like the popular card in school for doing
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
but
I
like
feel like nowadays it'd be
back then it was
appreciated.
not like Tumblr and stuff was
Yeah.
anonymous. So if you got found out, it was like, like, you know what I mean?
It
Like,
was a scandal.
speaking of Tumblr, it was so funny because my Tumblr username used to be One Direction to my district.
Gerba.
I used to post,
Gerba.
I used to post PETA edits all the time. I
I
need
did
to
used to
find
have an edit
I need to
account.
find my old Tumblr because honestly, guys, the things that I reposted on that, I probably would cringe so hard at.
I never did fan fiction, but I did used to edit people all the time
I don't know. I feel
on
like you've done fan
Instagram.
fiction with, uh, I feel like you definitely have done fan fiction.
No, I haven't, but I have done I used to edit people all the time on Instagram and then I deleted the Instagram account. So if
Oh,
anybody ever finds it
she
again,
still does edits on TikTok.
props.
Don't let her fool you.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about that. I
I
do
told you,
dabble.
I told you you've done fan fiction. I knew it.
No, not fan fiction though. I do edit people though. Like if you're hot, like
Malachi Barton, she edits all the time.
yeah, Malachi Barton. I
Milo
love Malachi
Manheim,
Barton.
Landon from
I've
Solidify.
done Sabrina Carpenter even. I've done
Yeah,
Freya, I think at one
you
point.
did
Like
Nori, Bree, and Winnie.
I did everybody from Solidified and Frequency because
Yeah.
I was like, my concert videos are so good. I was like, let me make an edit out of them.
I mean, they are really
I was
good. Other
like,
people use them in edits too, so I get it.
yeah, I was like, let me just
Okay,
do it.
sorry, we kind of got off topic. My bad. Fan fiction just brings it out. I don't know. Next up we have packing cubes. Okay, ready?
Oh,
3, 2, 1. VIP.
VIP-ish.
I
Yeah,
personally don't use them, but I know people that do, and if it helps you organize, good for you.
I feel the same way.
Okay, good. This
Yeah.
next one I really, really like, and it's ranch. Okay, ready? Three,
Oh,
2, 1. VIP.
VIP.
I love me some ranch. The ranch belongs on everything.
You know what
Chicken,
though? I used to
pizza.
not like ranch and
I know.
I slowly acclimated myself to ranch by like because here's the thing, I used to only like Thousand Island dressing. And
That's from
then
our
I
mother.
realized not a lot of places have Thousand Island dressing, and you should
Yep.
eat more salads, Lacey, because you barely eat any vegetables. So I was like, let's learn to like a very common dressing. What's a very common dressing? Ranch. So slowly I would add it onto things I like chicken or carrots or whatever. And I just forced myself to eat it. Like, even when I didn't like it, I would take my Chick-fil-A nuggets and I'd put it in ranch and I'd go, yuck,
See,
but
I
I'd
think
eat it.
Chick-fil-A's ranch is not that good. I think it depends on
Well,
what kind of ranch. Because there are
eventually,
differences.
eventually though, I learned to like ranch and now I'm a ranch lover.
Yeah.
So, go
I will
me.
never forget the SNL skit that Melissa McCarthy was in where she's like, Hidden Valley Ranch Party in my mouth. It was so funny. If you guys have not seen that SNL skit, you need to go watch it. Maybe we'll post it this week because it's so freaking funny. But basically she gets picked as like a person to do a food taste test for like this for ranch, the Hidden Valley, whatever, and they're trying different flavors of ranch, and every single one she's just like raving about. Like the rest of the group is like, could use more dill or whatever. And she's just like,
Uh,
this is the best thing I've ever tasted. And it's so funny. Oh my God, you guys. Melissa McCarthy, 10 out
Ashley's
of
gonna
10.
recreate it.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what.
No, I'm not.
If you
But
recreated Mr. Fantasy, you can recreate that for sure.
I know, you'll see the skit. It's fine.
Everyone just spam
Uh,
Ashley's DMs telling her to recreate it.
yeah, we'll see.
That way she can't say no.
Next up, we have Disney pin release drops. Ready?
Yeah.
Three, two, one. VIP-ish.
VIP-ish.
I am only going to say VIP-ish because of how terrible it's become. I hate the fact that they released the dates that pins are coming out now because it has created such chaos to the point where like they're shutting down certain places to even buy pins. And they're also like having to, I don't know, to me, if you know that there's thousands and thousands of people who want pins and then you want to put a limit of like 200, like, or like put out a pin with a limited edition of 200 or 500, like you're bound to make people pissed off. Like I genuinely just feel like it's become so chaotic that
Yeah.
it has deterred me from pin drops now because I
I
used to
said
want to
ish
go.
because a lot of times I really like the new sets that they drop. Like,
Yeah.
I love the new sets, but also like it's too much at once also, I think.
Yes.
Like they'll
Yes.
drop like 4 or 5 sets plus like 3 limited editions plus like 3 of these ones, 3 of those ones, and then I'm like, I don't got the money to do that.
Yeah.
Like, if they were to do like one set at a time or something, that'd be much more manageable in my opinion.
Yeah, I just feel like with all the resellers and stuff, the lines at Disney World specifically have been crazy and chaotic, and like it's just not worth it anymore. I'm like, if I find the pin, I find it. If
Right.
not, I'm like, whatever. I feel like it's detached me from pin trading a little bit, which is great for
Yeah.
my wallet because I don't spend as much now, but who knows? We go through phases. I always somehow, whenever I take away a habit of spending on something, I always find another place to spend it. So who knows? Next up we have grocery delivery. Okay, ready? Three, two, one. VIP-ish.
That's it.
I'm just gonna say ish because I live by myself, and I'm not gonna lie, when I'm sick and I don't really feel like going to the store to get soup or something that I can eat, like if I'm not feeling good, I love having grocery delivery because I know I can have somebody go pick stuff up for me, like cough drops or medicine or whatever, and then like bring it to me. I think that's fantastic. But
My only reason for it being an ick is like I feel like it's annoying to like have to tip. And then also, I think that I've done grocery delivery one time and they didn't have some of the items at the store that I wanted. So they replaced the items with like random stuff, which I
but you
didn't
can
understand.
select to have them refund it instead or replace it. But if you
Yeah,
don't
it
reply
was
to their
just
message, then they're gonna replace it.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was just I wasn't a fan of it and I think it's good for maybe like people who have like some sort of like disabilities to where they're like not able to leave the house and go do it. But also
Yeah.
like I think like ask your mom to go get it, or like ask your friend when they're already at Publix, like,
Yeah.
can you get me milk? And there it goes. Like, much simpler.
I'll let you guys know
But
next time Lacey asks me to get her milk.
he needs some milk.
This is a smoothie. Okay. Last thing.
Illy, that was so good. Okay, that was great.
Next we have band merch over $50. That could be anything. T-shirts, sweatshirts, posters, signed, whatever. Anything over $50. Okay, ready? Three, two, one. VIP it.
VIP ick.
Yay,
I'm
we
not paying more
agreed.
than $50 for anything except the concert ticket
Literally,
itself.
literally.
So
Also, Louis, your shirts were $60, my guy, and your hoodies were 90. Are you? And there's one hoodie that was even 100. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I know prices have gone up, but not that much. That's insane. I'm sorry.
I
That
will
made
say,
I was going to buy a Louis shirt, and after that entire day, I was like, hell no, I'm not buying merch. Are you kidding
I
me?
will say the best merch that I think I have gotten has been Machine Gun Kelly
I
because
love
he
MGK stuff.
He also doesn't just like print it onto the t-shirt. His is
Yeah,
like actually in the fabric,
yeah,
which I love because like I got one shirt that has like a faded design on it. And when I did that for like Benson Boone, like the shirt actually faded and like basically
yeah.
disappeared. But like Machine Gun Kelly, because it is the fabric, it's still
hmm
there. And it's great.
Alex
And I wear
Lawrence
that
is the
shirt all the
same.
time.
Alex Lawrence is the same
Yeah.
like t-shirt company, and the same like print style, and I love it because it looks so vibrant. Like way after so many
Yeah.
washes, it looks so vibrant still, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, last one we have is overnight camping in tents.
I
Ready?
feel like we've done that one before.
No, this is like camping, like out in the woods, not for concerts. This is like camping.
Oh.
Okay,
Got you.
ready?
Okay.
Three, two, one. VIP it.
VIP ick. Why are
I
you wanting to be a Neanderthal? Like, what? Like, I'm sorry. Like, are we cavemen? No, we're not. Go inside your AC house, unless you're European. Go inside your house and you have running
shots fired.
water and, like, just
A
enjoy
working
your life.
bathroom. A working bathroom.
Yeah,
And why do you want to sleep on like uneven flooring? I don't understand that.
I will
I
say,
as an adult have back problems already. No, I'm just kidding. But like I do not want back problems. So I would not
I
go
will
camping.
say, there is one couple that I follow on, like,
Or like
YouTube
bugs.
who does like they do like backpacking trails
Well,
for like
yeah.
weeks at a time. And I do like watching their videos to see like what foods they dehydrate and like what they eat and stuff and like what how they make things
Yeah,
work.
but me
But
personally, I don't want to
I
do
could never.
it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
actually really like watching the show Alone, which is where they drop like 10 different people off and they have like a 2 mile radius. That's all their land and they have to like hunt their own food and build their own shelter and like all that stuff. And they have no social interaction.
I would
And
die.
they try to go as long as you can. And whoever makes it the longest, wins like $500,000 or something. It is actually fascinating to watch these survivalists. And they're also filming themselves too. So like, I just am so impressed sometimes because I'm like, they make it like 100 days or something out in the wilderness. Are you
I
kidding
think
me? Are
the
you
closest
kidding
I
me?
can get to watching that is like Bear Grylls. Like that's my extent.
Okay.
Survivor and Bear Grylls, that's the extent I watch.
Yeah. I guess
That's
mine's
about it.
way more intense, but it's okay
Yeah.
because guess what starts in a couple days? The challenge. Cutthroat. I'm so excited. For those of you that don't know, I am obsessed with the challenge. I love watching people push their limits on their physical capabilities. And it's the cutthroat season, which means there's gonna be some drama. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know Lacey doesn't watch it. I'm gonna try to convince her to watch it with me. It's only one episode a week, so we'll see, but she's got lots going on right now.
I
So
do.
we will see about that.
We'll think about
Um,
it.
okay, let's talk about the VIB from last week, which is our very important bracket. Okay.
Can I
I
say something first?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look right in the camera when I say this. I'm very disappointed in
I'm so happy.
majority of you. I'm disappointed
I
in
love
majority of
most of
you.
you.
Anyways,
She's just
continue.
mad because I clean sweeped this week. Okay? All of the categories I won. I mopped the floor with Lacey this week. And I am so excited. So thank you. Thank you to all of you lovelies who voted and agree with me. I just have to say, you're all rock stars and I love you. Okay.
I
So
don't.
that leads us to this week's VIB. We decided to kind of switch it up a little bit. So our categories are a little crazy. And I also decided that I would let Lacey go first this week, even though I won, because I feel bad. I've gone it first twice in a row now. I didn't want to make it a third time in a
Um,
row. So I'm going to let her
okay.
go first. So hopefully you made backups. Uh, but the very first category is going to be the best Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay. For me, this was a very easy pick because I think this has been my favorite Super Bowl halftime show ever. And that is going to be the big rap headline. We had Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop
Snoop
Dogg, Mary
Dogg.
J.
Yep.
Blige. That I
Yeah,
think
that's
sweeps
a
for
wrap.
me. That Super Bowl, yeah, that Super Bowl halftime show, I think that just takes the cake because there were so many great songs, and I just think the energy was great
Yeah,
in
that
that
was really
Super
good.
Bowl.
That was a
Yeah,
good
that's
show.
my favorite for
I am
sure.
gonna go for one that I genuinely loved. I actually am surprised because I thought you were gonna pick something different. Um,
Oh,
but mine is super nostalgic for me, and I just feel like there were so many memes that came out of this Super Bowl and like for good reasons, and I feel like the performance was really, really good. I'm gonna go with Katy Perry. I loved the
oh,
tiger
okay.
that she did or the lion for Roar. I loved the left shark memes. I loved that she went through all of her like kind of eras of her hits. And I just feel like it was
That's
a
a good
really
one.
well-rounded halftime show. So
That's a good one.
I think that was really
What did
good.
you think I was gonna pick?
Bruno Mars.
He was my backup.
Yeah, I thought you were
I'll
gonna
tell
pick
you.
Bruno.
He was my backup.
My backup was actually U2's performance because they performed
I figured yours would be you
the
too
year
after
after
9/11.
9/11 and they had the
Yeah.
list of all the names. Like it was emotional, but I feel like people
Yeah.
would not vote for that. It was more so if you stole mine. But I definitely think Katy Perry was so good.
Yeah. That's
Um,
a good battle.
yeah, I think so too. I think
It's
that'll
very
be
different though, so it's gonna
it'll be
really
fun.
appeal to different people.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, next category is gonna be who should be the next halftime performer. I feel like I'm gonna steal Lacey's on this one because I get to go first this round.
You're gonna
So
steal mine? Oh, okay.
sorry. Maybe not.
Shoot.
Maybe she's gonna pick somebody different. I don't really know. I'm gonna go with just an icon. I feel like this is somebody that is recently coming back into music publicly and everybody's so excited. So I'm gonna say Justin Bieber. I think
I knew you were gonna say that.
if
Yeah.
he did all of his decades of music, like I think it would slap. I think everybody would tune in for Justin Bieber. How
That's a
about you?
good one.
Yeah, is that your pick?
So, I mean, it was one of them, but it
Okay,
wasn't my
okay.
main pick. But it was up there just because recently Justin Bieber has been getting a lot of backlash for his performances.
Yeah.
So I kind of went, I have two options, one that's like probably a little bit more current and one that's maybe not so current,
I feel like I know
but
who she's gonna
it
say.
kind of is as well. It kind of is. So for me, this group actually had the opportunity to do the halftime show in the past, and they actually turned it
Turned it
down.
down. Yeah.
But I think it would be great to see them do a halftime show now, especially before they like all retire eventually and stuff. So I'm picking the Backstreet Boys because I
Hey.
think that that would be such an amazing show. I've seen them in concert before and they were like 10 out of 10. So
Yeah, I
I think
think
it'll
that would
be
be
really
super
fun.
fun, actually.
I think they would put on a great show. My
Yeah.
other one was going to be Miley Cyrus
I thought
because
you were
she
going to
hasn't
say
done it.
MGK.
I would love to see MGK, and another one I would love to see is Post Malone. I
I would
honestly
love to
have
see a
so
Post Malone
many
too.
I have so many people I would want to see do the Super Bowl, but in order to appeal to the audience, I think Backstreet Boys is a pretty
I
solid
think
pick.
Backstreet Boys was a solid pick. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's
Um,
going to be my pick.
that's awesome. My backup
Yeah.
was actually going to be Alex Warren. I think he
Okay.
would put on a really good halftime show. I think that would actually
Okay.
be like somebody current, but not like I don't know. I feel like he would put on such a good
Yeah.
show. Okay,
I
next
would love to see
category.
MGK, but I think he would get a lot of haters for no reason.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But
But his would be
anyways,
so fun.
that's
His would be so
yeah,
fun.
he would be so good.
Yeah. Next up we have best place to vacation. You get to go first this round.
Okay, so I did want to ask, are we talking about like a specific like city or like something?
Where's the
Because
best place to vacation?
uh
I mean,
see, this
obviously we're
is
not
hard
like
because like
picking continents, but like
because we can't say somewhere broad, like
right,
I can't just say the beach.
right.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick this is really difficult.
Like a city or a
Um,
country or what like
yeah, okay. So I'm actually gonna go I know what I'm gonna pick then. But I actually don't know if this will be like a very popular one. But I'm gonna say Tokyo, Japan, because
wow, okay.
I feel like recently there's been a very big craze for like Japan.
I think this is
Yeah.
Tokyo.
I feel like recently there's been like a lot of craze about Japan, like in terms of like how kind
Yeah.
their people are, how clean their cities are, the
And
food, the
Tokyo Disney,
culture, and Tokyo Disney. Exactly. So I think that's going to be my pick
that's a good
because
pick.
I think Tokyo is really cool. I would love
See,
to go
we
to
went totally
Tokyo.
opposite. I think that's so funny because I was thinking like for me, I went with a beach area. I think the best place to vacation would be like Tahiti, like those little shacks like on the
Okay.
clear water with like all the sea
Yeah.
life. I don't know. I am such a sucker for snorkeling and like just animals in general. So I love that. I think that would be fantastic. And I wanted to
Yeah.
pick somewhere that I haven't been yet. So like,
Yeah.
you know, I
I
think
do
that'll
love
be,
Meet the Beach though, but
I
I think
know.
Tokyo would be so fun.
I think it'll be a fun matchup, actually. We'll see if
Yeah.
people are more chill or if they're more, city
City
people.
life. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have best road trip snack. This one is kind of tricky for me because I feel like I have staples, but I don't really know if they're everybody's staple. Um,
Mhm.
so I went with a sweet because I love me a sweet. It's Kit Kat.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I love having chocolate on the road, even though it doesn't last very long. I feel like whenever I'm on a major road trip, I need some chocolate, and my chocolate go-to is Kit Kat. So
I I was struggling with this one because I kind of want to pick like a drink snack combo.
I know I
Like,
wanted to pick a drink too, and then I changed
do
my
you want to
mind.
add a drink?
Yeah.
Do we both want to add a drink? Okay, you add a drink because I know what mine would be.
Okay, I'm going to add a Coke slushie.
Dang it!
I'm
Okay.
gonna add a Coke slushie because they're so good.
Yeah, I was gonna add a Slurpee, but I think that's like the
Oh,
same thing.
That's fine. I think a Slurpee is fine. We can both have a Slurpee. It's a combo. So Kit Kat and a
All
Slurpee, and
right.
then yours can be different. It's okay.
I'm gonna say a
You like the
Slurpee
cherry
and
ones too, right?
yeah, I do. So
See,
I'm gonna
mine's
say
Coke. So.
like a Slurpee and like some Doritos. Like I think you
Ooh,
can't go
okay.
wrong with that.
What
Like
kind of
and
Doritos?
it's something
Classic?
that classic, yeah, because
Okay.
it's something that you can keep munching on.
Yeah,
I feel like I when I get Kit Kats or chocolate, I'm like, and then it's gone.
yeah.
Doritos though, I can like take a
Eat
bite,
for a while.
take a bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
mine.
And then the last one is going to be best Disney song. This one was,
And I get to go first.
yeah, this one's really hard. I had such a hard time narrowing it down, but I just went to like, if I
Can
think
I
of a
let you
Disney
go
song,
first?
no. I was thinking of like just what Disney song I thought of when I hear best Disney song. Like what's one that popped in my head the fastest? That's what I did.
This is really difficult for me because I'm between like a duet and a solo.
Ooh, okay. Go for it.
No.
Who's gonna
Okay,
win? What's gonna win the people? So she's
I'm gonna
gonna be
pick the
mad if I win again
solo.
this week.
I'm gonna pick the solo. I'm gonna say Let It Go from Frozen. Just because I think that's a phenomenon that will never die.
That's my backup.
Ever. I'm kind of scared to know what yours is now. Either I think I might know yours, but
Wait, what
I'm
do you
picking
think
Let It
mine is?
Go.
What do you think mine is?
I think yours is something from The Lion King.
No, mine's actually from the same movie. I
Oh,
picked In Summer. I don't know why, but Olaf just makes me so happy. And when I do the Frozen sing along and I just get to go, In Summer, like that song
for the
always puts
best
me in
Disney
a good
songs.
mood. Yes, that song puts me in such a good mood that like I cannot.
I'd feel confident with any pick that I could come up with after that, bro.
Well,
That's
you picked
crazy.
Let It Go. So, and then I
My
also
other
had,
one was A Whole New World
oh, see,
from
my other one was Zippity Doo
Aladdin.
Dah. Because I feel like when I'm in the
You're
parks, then I'm like,
crazy.
zippity
You're
doo dah,
crazy.
zippity yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they're happy songs. I like
You're
songs at
crazy.
Disney that make me feel happy. I don't know.
It's
That's a
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
even though the sound of it is something quite scrumptious. If you say it loud
Yeah.
enough,
I
always stop for
I think Let It Go should sweep that one. Come on,
I
y'all.
I definitely liked Let It Go, but I had to go with Olaf. I just love him so much.
That's crazy.
The other one I
But
was
it
thinking
is what
from
it
Frozen,
is.
the thing I was thinking I was really debating In Summer or Lost in the Woods because I genuinely thought that was so funny, but that had
Lost in
so
the
much
Woods.
controversy that
I
I was like,
love
no,
that
I can't pick
song.
that song
I love
because
that
there are
song.
people that hate it, even though I love it. But
I
I'm
love
also
it
a
so much.
Frozen
It's so
stan, so
cheesy and amazing.
I'm really happy we
Jonathan
both picked Frozen. Though.
Jonathan Groff, you ate that song up, sweetie. That's all I gotta say.
Yes,
You ate it up.
he was not lost in those woods, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all we have for you this week. Make sure you go vote on our social media pages on TikTok and Instagram.
Woo!
Please comment questions or things you'd like us to discuss on our Spotify or YouTube. We do look at the comments. So please drop some stuff below and don't forget to vote, vote, vote. There'll be a new poll posted every single day. And like, share with your friends and have something to
Yes.
talk about. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.